Good morning, Brian. Thursday's red flag weather conditions certainly made good on their threats yesterday. Dry conditions across the state have now fueled more than a dozen wildfires just in the last 2 days. The video we are receiving from viewers, just incredible. Look at this. This is from southern Utah. The dry, windy conditions are making dry brush susceptible to even the smallest spark. In Brigham City, the road is open at 1100 South near I-15 after a fire there forced all lanes of traffic to shut down yesterday. UDOT cameras showed us those pictures there. They show smoke from that blaze, thick smoke forcing that road closure. But this morning, we can now report that it is now open. There's still no word on how that fire started. Now to the West Valley fire in Washington County. 7,200 acres have now burned, and unfortunately, there's been no progress on containment. 2 hot-shot crews and 4 fire engines are stationed nearby in New Harmony, and others are prepping in Grass Valley to protect homes there. And because of the strong winds, firefighting helicopters are also grounded right now.
Everybody pray with us for rain and that the fire will be put out. We always pray for our firefighters when they're in harm's way.
The cause of the West Valley fire still under investigation. We're also tracking the Black Mountain fire, which crews say started after a rollover crash. It has already burned around 5,000 acres, growing about 1,000 acres overnight. This is the crash. A family member of one of the people involved in that crash tells me that he was pretty beat up, but luckily he's okay. The fire is also threatening the town of MINERSVILLE. The MINERSVILLE highway will be closed this morning until crews can assess the threat. And we're also tracking another wildfire in Duchesne County. This is the Fruitland shed fire. It's burned 26 acres. Crews are still babysitting that fire near the town of Fruitland. They're trying to make sure any hot spots don't flare up again. In total, 11 structures were destroyed, including 2 homes, one of which was occupied. Those people did get out safely, but of course their home was destroyed. Understandably, they're devastated right now. Neighbors told me yesterday how they worked together to protect their own homes from the fast-moving flames.
I got in the vehicle and came down the highway and seen the house up in flames. So I did a UE, called the neighbor close nearby that I knew to see if she was home, and went over there to help. So I just helped, soak down her house and her property because the winds were blowing that way.
Fire crews tell us several vehicles that were left behind by a deceased landowner were also burned. The Rough Fire is about 3 miles southwest of the Portage City Park in Box Elder County. Officials tell us this fire was human-caused. It's burned about 5,400 acres, and it's only 15% contained. No evacuations there right now, but you can see smoke from this fire stretching from Malad, Idaho, all the way to Ogden. And fire investigators say the Dry Canyon fire is also human-caused. This blaze stands at about 23 acres right now. We're told crews are making progress, even though this fire is only 30% contained right now. So far, no closures, no one being evacuated, and no structures threatened. This fire visible from all over the PAROWAN area. And the Trail Mountain fire, which started on June 4th when a prescribed burn got out of control, stands at 17,700 acres. It's 80% contained. Due to the higher temperatures and gusty, unstable winds, there has been an increase in fire activity. One thing to keep in mind, if you are going into this area, the speed limit has changed. This is along SR 31 to about 35 miles per hour. So you want to slow down. If you are being asked to follow that speed limit and continue through the canyon without stopping. This is Governor Gary Herbert.
Smokey the Bear said famously, only you can prevent forest fires. The governor of Utah says only you can prevent any kind of fire, and you can help make sure that we have a safe summer.
Of course, that was Governor Gary Herbert talking about fire safety precautions we can take. The state will be launching a PSA campaign in the coming days to make sure fire safety is top of mind for all of us. And we will continue to cover the latest on these fires burning across the state. In the meantime, if you'd like to get some fire safety and prevention information, go to our website. It's all there, good4utah.com, and search fire safety. Emily?
Okay, Andrew Reese reporting.